Aloha, family and friends. As you know, I'm Scott Summer. I'm a natural healer for close to 20 years, combining plant medicine with ancient wisdom and modern technology. And so today we're going to talk about inflammation. So inflammation basically is the cause of all disease. So just by knowing that, if you control inflammation, you can actually reverse disease and prevent it. Isn't that awesome? Powerful, right? Okay, so let's begin. So basically, there are different things that cause inflammation in the body. One is food, and so the wrong foods such as dairy, sugar, white flour, and processed foods in general that create an insulin spike. Every time you eat them, they will cause more pain. So people that tend to eat processed foods, packaged foods, and not enough whole foods tend to have a lot of pain. So they're living on ibuprofen. The second thing is stress. So we got stress of, life, stress of a virus, candida, parasites. That's kind of stress on the molecular level, or stress of life will create inflammation, and toxins. So we know, metals, chemicals, things in our bodies will stress us. So it's really important to eliminate them, to detox. That's why detox is really important to get rid of pain. The more we detox, the more we reduce our pain levels. So this inflammation then basically is a fire. And once that fire has begun from these sources we mentioned, and there are more, such as GMO. GMO creates inflammation on the gut. Very serious. Something I specialize in, and we can talk more about that at another time. And this inflammation leads to pain. So pain, once it arrives in the body, can be anywhere. It can be in your pancreas, which creates diabetes. It can be in the brain, which creates memory and focus issues, and dementia when it's really serious. It can actually attack the immune system, which creates, autoimmune problems. And we also know that once it gets down in the muscle, we call it fibromyalgia. So there's a tremendous amount of, reasons why, once we get pain and where it's settled in a certain area, that to get rid of it. Because basically it'll only get worse. So people, once they're on pain medication, they keep taking more and more and more of it over time. So ibuprofen, Vicodin, these pain meds are just getting stronger and stronger over the years. They're not necessarily fixing the problem, right? And then finally, the joint pain is arthritis. So who doesn't have some kind of arthritis, feeling stiff in the morning? Morning time, I think, is probably the most valid time for anyone, or at the end of the day, right? As to how sick they feel, how stiff and in much pain they are, is really how healthy they are, how well they are. And then finally, headaches and migraines are another part where, pain and inflammation end up in the brain. So overall, our lesson today is that if you are in pain, then you are inflamed. And what's causing your inflammation has to be fixed. So we have to do an intake on you. If you come to the class, you'll have a better understanding of where it's coming from. But the reality is that you have to reduce and eliminate sugar, number one. That's my number one tip, to do that. And to replace it with something that's anti-inflammatory, like ginger, turmeric, and pineapple. And also green foods that are cooling, like cucumbers, spinach. And so all of this is very powerful to the body. So just by making a green smoothie drink, throw some ginger and some turmeric in there, actually it's just enough to start to change your metabolism, reduce the inflammation, and get you out of pain. And so there's other techniques like acupuncture that we do. We do foot baths. Sauna is a great way to get rid of inflammation in the body, our far infrared sauna with light therapy. It's incredible. So I hope you learned something today. And I hope you realize that if you don't take care of yourself, and your future will greatly depend upon how well you feel today, tomorrow, and into the future. And your ability to thrive, to make a difference in the world, and to be there for your family will also make the biggest difference. Is how you feel and how well you've taken care of yourself decade to decade to decade. So I hope you learned something. My many blessings to you. I hope that you take care of yourself. Bless you. I look forward to seeing you soon. May you take care of yourself and thrive into the future.